Alright, so this video is about another request from Kid Ray 10 posted on the group wall of New Era Studios. So basically what he was asking is when I made my data persistence and create a One Piece tutorial thing, he wanted to know how you'd make a sword that levels up. Now, knowing that data store is far more robust, I'm just going to go ahead and use my game with my One Piece and show him how to do it through that. With the sword, how to make it level up. So what I'm going to show you guys is how I'm going to make it level up when you slash and use the attack, basically. Every time you try and slash, it'll level up. I'm going to have to reset. So every time you slash, it'll increase the value by X amount, and it'll save once you save your game. Good. I love the music, it's so calming. So you're going to have to give me a moment to get into the game. It's a little bit slow at the moment. Wish it would be faster, but it's fine. We can deal with it. I'm going to go ahead and pause here until I get into the game itself. Alright, and we are here. So now we just gotta wait for our data to load through the data store. It can take up to a minute. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. It usually only takes like 30-ish seconds on a new server. I'm gonna go ahead and pause here until I load in. Alright, my data just loaded. You can tell by the death. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually switch my race to a Skypean, just for the sake of stamina. Because if you guys aren't aware, stamina is your rate of stamina recharge is affected by your race as well. Actually, but not so much as they. Alright, so we have here is we have my cutlass, and then we got damage. I'm gonna go ahead and extend it so you guys can see the other portion of my screen right here. So what we have here is that whenever they get touched. Oh wait, this is the damage. Never mind. Swinging. All right. So I've already gone ahead and created values for the amount of energy that'll drain and your level rate. So this is the level it up. So all we're going to do is basically we want to create a function that'll level up the skill when it's used, when we call the function. I went ahead and set it so there's a max level. So whenever your value is less than the max level, it adds to your level rate. Adds to your current level by level rate. Whereas if it's greater than or equal to your max skill level, then sword skill will be max skill. So if someone tries to say edit their stats, as soon as they try using it again, their stats go back to the max. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to make it so that we have the animations here. So we have it calling level up. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to set it so that we're gonna want to check our values, see that it's going up every time we use it. Sword skill. Alright, now every time we use our sword, the value goes up, and the amount of energy it drains goes down. Of course, obviously, it's going to be really slow, considering the higher you level it, the less damage you do. I mean, the more damage you do and the less stamina you drain. But it is in-game, and anyone can get to it and use it. So, now what he wanted to do is he wanted to save it. So what I do is I have my own save script here. So basically, whenever you save your game, you save all of your values. Now he wanted to do it with a data persistence, whereas I'm using a data store. So basically, what I'm doing here is, oh, this isn't loading. Data store. Oh, I gotta find it real quick. Sorry. Where was? Oh yeah, main. Yeah. All right. So basically, it checks your data store. It checks if your value is. It finds your value in your player. I'm gonna explain it. All right. So save integers. So 1 to the amount of integers you have, which your integer type values. You find the name of it. This is the name of what it's called. Like say xvalues.name is say sword skill. This will search through your integer holder, my integer holder, where it holds all the integer values and find that value. So then it checks the value of what we found. If it's nil or 0, then it doesn't save. So we don't try to cause an extra value to save without needed. Then you have your data store. This is your key, what we're going to save it as. So it saves it as your ID number plus your addition.value. So basically it's saying if you say change your name, you'll still have your data. So we also have, this is where the actual function is to save it. We want to get the value of it and we want to return it to the server. And the function update async. That's pretty much all I have to explain for now. There's not much more to go into detail about. I mean, that's really all I can say. I mean, I might do a little more in depth on one later, but that's about all. I mean, if you watch this video through, thank you for watching. This really wasn't much of an explanation video, just more of a kind of showing you how I did it and how it works kind of concept. So if you like these kind of videos, check my channel, subscribe, comment if you want more of these. I guess I'm going to count this as update number 11 for One Piece Rising Dreams, because it's technically considered an update, because I added leveling to the sword skill. So, that's that. Have a good day.